You know, I love dessert, don't you? Oh, one of my New Year's resolutions, like so many of us, was to take off a few pounds. And so dessert becomes something a little different than cake or cookies or all those really lovely, rich, sweet things that we love. I actually have in my Pop It in the Toaster Oven cookbook a really nice dessert recipe that is almost sinless in that it doesn't have a lot of fat in it. And that is orange glazed pears. Yeah. So you broil them, you make a nice glaze, you broil them, and you have a wonderful dessert. It's sweet, it's lovely, and it's not very fattening at all. So I'm going to show you what you need for this recipe. So here are the pears, and actually this is 2 ripe pears that have been peeled, and the seeds and the fibrous stuff inside has been taken out with a teaspoon, and then they have been quartered, and they have been brushed with lemon juice and set aside. And for the glaze, I have assembled, here is 3 tablespoons of orange juice. Then here I have 1 tablespoon of margarine. Of course, you can use butter if your New Year's resolution isn't as solid as mine. And 2 tablespoons of sugar. And then also in the glaze, I'll just put in a pinch of salt. I'm putting the glaze ingredients. Just a pinch of salt in here as well. Into this, it's like a cake pan, 9 by 9, 8 by 8. It should be an oiled pan or non-stick like this one is. I'm putting this pan into my toaster oven, and then I'm going to broil this glaze mixture for about 4 minutes or until everything is melted. And that was 4 minutes on broil, and you can see that the whole glaze ingredients melted. Now I'm going to add the pear quarters. Then I want to spoon the glaze ingredients over them. And now the pears are going back into the toaster oven. And they're going to be broiled for 15 minutes. I'll set the timer. And what are we looking for here if we want to check it, make sure that it's coming out right? We want to make sure that the glaze has thickened, the pears are tender, and they are golden in color. So that's what we're looking for. I'm waiting for the orange glazed pears to finish. I thought I'd mention that actually my cookbook is a little unusual because all of the over 250 recipes in the cookbook are done solely in the toaster oven. This is particularly nice if you want to just not use your big oven and save money. Or maybe you don't have one. Maybe you live in a dorm and you just have a toaster oven. You can live well and eat well on just using your toaster oven. Now I have to say that there are some microwave options in this that will be a shortcut for you, and also some options like using your stove top. But for the most part, everything can be done in the toaster oven. Everything from baked goods to entrees with chicken and beef, casseroles of course, fruit, all kinds of desserts. All you really need is your toaster oven. And I might add, well, I'm waiting on the pears, you can buy this book anywhere. your favorite bookstore, online. It's available wherever you want to buy a book. The orange glazed pears are done. They smell absolutely wonderful. And you can see the sauce has thickened. So you can spoon the sauce again over the pears before serving. The pears are very tender, and what you have is this wonderful, really rich flavor of the orange glaze with the enhanced flavor of the pears because they've been baked. And I have on that recipe page a creamy yogurt sauce of non-fat yogurt, low-fat cream cheese, confectioner's sugar, half and half, and vanilla extract that you can put on these pears. Or, if you like, you can use whipped cream or ice cream. In this case, trying to stick to my New Year's resolution, I'm going to sprinkle my pears with ground walnuts. And I think that's going to be quite lovely.